The world was a different place, a world of mystery, of danger. Long before cities, before civilization, before humanity knew what it could become, it was a battle to survive. But one thing was certain: we were driven to leave, driven to explore. Born in the heart of Africa, Homo sapiens, the ancestors of every human alive today, would embark on a journey unlike any the world had seen. It wasn't just a migration. It was a quest for survival, a challenge that would define who we are and where we came from. But the path ahead would not be easy. It started with a single spark of curiosity, an urge to leave the familiar, to venture beyond the safety of home. But what lay beyond? The unknown was terrifying, filled with shadowed forests, towering mountains, and vast deserts. It was a world ruled by creatures far stronger than them. But they had something the beasts didn't: the fire of ambition. This is the story of how Homo sapiens, the species that would come to dominate the earth, embarked on an epic journey. A journey that would take them from the cradle of humanity to the farthest corners of the planet. At first, they were content. Life in Africa was rich, fertile, and brimming with the wildlife that would sustain them. But the land was not without its challenges. The climate shifted, deserts expanded, and the resources that once seemed endless began to dwindle. The lush forests retreated, the grasslands dried, and the world began to change. Driven by a force greater than mere survival, they set their sights beyond the horizon. There was something more, something they could not yet name but knew they had to find. A world beyond the savannah, a world of promise and peril beckoned to them. The first great journey began at the edge of Africa, in the Sinai Peninsula, a narrow land bridge between two worlds. To the north lay the lands of Asia and Europe. To the south, the vast and unyielding deserts of Africa. This was the point of no return. No one could have known that this moment would shape the course of history forever. With each step, they entered unfamiliar territory. The harsh, unforgiving deserts of Arabia, the scorching heat of the Levant, and the towering mountains of Iran. They were not just migrating, they were expanding, carving a path toward a future unknown. They encountered strange creatures. The mammoths and the lions of the African savanna were replaced by the wilds of the Asian steppes and the forests of Europe. And yet, they adapted. Tools were sharpened, strategies were refined, and every step they took was one closer to their destiny. Their journey did not stop. It never would. From the land of Israel, they pressed on into Europe, their first steps on foreign soil. They sailed across seas, crossed mountain ranges, and ventured into the unknown. The world was vast, but with each challenge they grew stronger, more cunning. In Europe, they met the Neanderthals, humans, but not like them. Stronger, stockier, built for the cold. They shared the land, but they were rivals in the struggle for survival. And so, the question arose, could Homo sapiens coexist with the Neanderthals? Or would the new wave of humans push them to extinction? The struggle was fierce, but it was the adaptability of Homo sapiens, their ability to innovate, to collaborate, to change, that tipped the scales. They thrived, while the Neanderthals, too similar, too set in their ways, faded into history. As the centuries passed, the Homo sapiens ventured further. They crossed the Bering Strait into the Americas, walked the jungles of Southeast Asia, and settled on the islands of the Pacific. From the deserts of Africa to the frozen tundras of the Arctic, no place was beyond their reach. They spread out, carving homes in every climate, on every continent. But the journey wasn't over. No, they continued to evolve, to build, to shape the world around them. They were no longer wanderers. They were conquerors, shaping the earth in their image. Today, Homo sapiens are everywhere. From the highest peaks to the deepest oceans, we are the heirs to that ancient journey. The fire that started on the plains of Africa now burns bright in every corner of the world. But the question remains, why did we leave? Was it survival? Was it curiosity? Or was it something deeper? A drive to push beyond the limits of what we knew, to seek the unknown, and to find our place in the vast, mysterious universe. Perhaps the answer lies within us all, the drive to explore, to evolve, to never stop venturing forward. The journey of Homo sapiens is far from over, and as we stand at the edge of the unknown, we remember those who took the first steps and wonder what their legacy will mean for the future. From the first steps taken on the plains of Africa to the farthest reaches of our planet, the journey of Homo sapiens is far from finished. We've crossed deserts, conquered mountains, sailed seas, and unlocked the mysteries of the world. But what lies beyond the horizon? What secrets are waiting for us in the stars? The journey that began tens of thousands of years ago is just the beginning. The spirit that drove us out of Africa is the same spirit that pushes us to explore the unknown, to reach new frontiers. And now, the biggest question of all remains: what will we discover next? If you've ever wondered about our ancient past, or where humanity's story is leading us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment below with your thoughts. The journey of Homo sapiens and the great civilizations that shaped our world is far from over. From the first steps out of Africa to the mysteries of lost worlds, humanity's story is unfolding in ways we're only beginning to understand. You won't want to miss a single step of this incredible adventure.